Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Liz X. I'm an author, a makeup artist, and I just like to have fun and talk to you guys. But today, I know we're in a different place, and that is because we're at my makeup station. I have to sit on the floor because my table doesn't go high enough. And we're going to be talking about one of my original characters that I posted on my TikTok. Her name is Red Kirishima. I am a huge anime lover. My Hero Academia is one of my favorite animes of all time. So we started making next generation characters on my TikTok. And since TikTok might be banned, I thought I would come on here, show you what her makeup is, tell you about her, and do her makeup for you guys. So make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into it. When I first started this series, the first couple I thought about making a child for was Eijiro Kirishima and Miya Ashido. I don't know why, I feel like their quirks would have just been so amazing together, and when I created Red, I thought it was absolutely perfect, and hers just came out so good the first time I did it, and she's one of my favorite characters by far. And usually I start with her eyes for this makeup before I do all of the body painting and stuff. And I like to wear comfy clothes before I do my makeup, and I just washed my hair, so hair and clothes we're gonna change into after. So I'm really not used to doing my makeup with like two things at me, so I'm gonna be looking over here because that's where my mirror is, but you guys get to watch this in real time as I do it. So I conceal my eyes first because it helps the color stick better, considering hers is red. And it kind of helps not to stain my eyes very much. And yes, I know, my beauty blender is stained pink, so I just spread it out with the bottom of my beauty blender because I currently only have two beauty blenders and they're both severely stained. So I know I gotta buy more. The palette I use for Red's eyes are from the James Charles mini palette. I know that James Charles Morphe palette is not really everyone's favorite, but I love it because I use the red and the white for her makeup and I think it looks so good. I just take my brush that's permanently stained red from this particular reason. I just start mapping out the entire side of her eye. So when I was making Red's character, I was going to originally give her Kirishima's hearting as a quirk, like it passed directly down to him, but I'm like, how can I incorporate Mina into this? Because I know for a fact her acid is one of the best quirks in the entire show and no one can tell me otherwise. So when I was like, what can secrete from rocks? Lava. And that's how her quirk, Lava Rocks, came to be. But Red Kirishima is named after her father, of course, Red Riot, as we all know. She is the oldest of four siblings, and the four siblings I have created, I just haven't mapped them out yet of what they're exactly going to be. Red is a first-year student at UA High School. She passed her final exam with the highest amount of points that you can get, and if you watched My Hero Academia, you know that they get those points by destroying robots. So with her quirk, she actually was able to not only defeat the robots and smash them, she could also melt them because she is a baddie. First discovered her quirk, she was in her bedroom and her siblings were messing around with her and they were trying to beat her up. So she tried to go like this and her skin hardened like her father's, but instead of just regular rocks and cracks like Kirishima's, lava started secreting from her arm and she burned her sibling by accident, but he's okay. Her homeroom teacher is of course Deku, aka Mr. Midoriya, and I love the idea that her and Bakugo's daughter are in the same class, which we'll get onto Bakugo's daughter and Red's friendship here in a few minutes, but I would just love the idea of like Red and Anabi being in the same class. I think it's so fun. There are a couple downsides to Red's quirk. Obviously, with the lava and the magma, she overheats very fast, so it takes a lot of interval breaks to cool herself down, but she works on that in training because if you break your muscle fibers, they will grow back way stronger. Personality-wise, she's like a mix of her father and mother. She's the biggest sweetheart, and at the same time, she is very energetic, hip, and trendy, like Miss Mina. And she just loves helping people, and she's like her father in a lot of ways of wanting to be a hero, and she absolutely loves it, and she's super smart. She is always there to save the small person because her father says it's manly. Now, I said we would be talking about Bakugo's daughter, which her I have created fully as a character, and her and Red are both best friends. Her name is Anabi, and since they both have fire-related quirks, they just get along so good. And it's kind of like the friendship that Bakugo and Kirishima both have in My Hero Academia, but Anabi is not really exploding every 20 minutes. With Red's personality type, she really just enjoys being around her family. So obviously, you know, she's got her Uncle Fat Gum, Uncle Tamaki, Uncle Bakugo, and considering she's the firstborn daughter and she is the oldest of the Kirishima family, she truly just got the, you know, she gets her inspiration from Bakugo sometimes. She knows how to cook because of Fat Gum, and she is never ashamed to be like, Uncle Tamaki, let's go out and let's have a fun time, because they just love being together because they're her family as well. Okay, so red eye makeup is done. I like having the fact that they're red because in my vision she has black hair like Kirishima originally has before he dyed it red, which the red suits him anyway. And I really want to get wigs and stuff, but saving money, I'm broke. So next is the face paint, and what I like about hers is I don't have to keep putting the same spots in the same place because her entire quirk just hardens all over her body and she secretes magma from every single place. So I put a couple on her face, a few on her neck, and then I put some on her hands. And this is the palette I use. I can't read the name because it's full of paint. Wisme body paint, and I use just regular paintbrushes. When Red activates her quirk, it kind of shows like how Kirishima starts as her entire body hardens, but these giant like hole cracks form in her skin as well. So not only does it make her fully strong, it makes her also a very deadly weapon against her father. I just like having fun with it when I'm painting hers because I get to make all these like giant cracks in my face. And when I first started watching My Hero, people made so much fun of me for it. Like, they made so much fun of the fact that I liked anime. And now here I am and people love the fact that I do My Hero Academia makeup. And I think it is so funny. But started posting these on TikTok. I posted one about Kaminari and Jiro's kid, and I'll do a full breakdown of all these characters, obviously, but someone was up in my comments saying, no, you're wrong. This is what their kid would be. And I'm like, it's a OC character. Like, this is who I think. It didn't really didn't affect me, let's just say, because I was like, this is just me. It's one hate comment. It's not like gonna hurt me. In my mind, when she was born, I feel like Kirishima cried. He did it for all his kids, in my opinion, I think. And he's such a girl dad. He's got girl dad vibes all over the place. I absolutely love the idea of him being a girl dad, because he'd be like, that's so manly. As for hero names, I don't really have one in mind yet for her, because I feel like she wants to be like her dad, but I don't want to take, like, at all, like, parts of Kirishima's name. I kind of wanted to put her name as Riot, because I feel like, you know, like, she starts a riot when she's outside and she's secreting lava from her face. I feel like she would be like someone like her dad. She would have that masculinity mentality. Honestly, in my mind, she went to Fat Gum's works. I can't think of the word. his agency for her work study and internship, because Fat Gum's like, no, she's mine. That is my niece 100%. And I just love the idea that he's like, oh, let's go get some takoyaki and have some fun. And she can be like, oh, this is my Uncle Fat Gum. While she's doing like the extra quirk training and everything in school, she actually learns that if she breaks the ground and there is magma and or lava underneath, she can actually manipulate it because it doesn't affect her skin. It doesn't hurt her because her body's so used to it. So I feel like if there was ever like a villain atop like a mountain or something and she was like, everyone needs my help, she'd break the ground open and control all this magma underneath. I don't know. And obviously we know that since she's a teenager, and we gotta throw some romance in here, she does have a little puppy crush, and Akio, the daughter of Midoriya and Uraraka, she always teases her, and she's like, when are you gonna ask him out and everything? And her crush is the son of Tokoyami, who is the twin brother of Kuremi, I almost said Todoroki, Tokoyami and Sue, which I think is adorable, because even the sister's like, yeah, go for it, do it, you got a crush on her, like he got a crush on you, you got a crush on him, girl. One of the scenes I actually posted on my TikTok was of Red training with Akio, and she actually was like, oh yeah, I overheat so fast, and Tokoyami's son was like, oh, I'll go get you some water. And I thought that was so cute, like idea of like Red just absolutely freaking speechless of the fact that he talked to her and was like, oh, I'll go get you water, I know that you overheat really fast. So Red's makeup is done. I am going to go change into her normal attire and do my hair, and I will show you guys the finished product. So I'll be right back. So this is Red in her full form. When she's not in school wearing her school uniform and everything, she wears this shirt that her dad got her. It has a dragon on it, and her hair is usually straight down like this. My hair is still kind of wet and my hair dryer does not work anymore. So her hair is usually straight down, and sometimes she just feels like not doing it. That's all of us sometimes, okay? But yes, Red Kirishima, this is what she looks like, her quirk in all, and her shirt in courtesy of her father, Red Riot. But yeah, this is Eijiro Kirishima and Mina Ashido's daughter, Red Kirishima, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!